You can see the screen, no, now?
Yes, ma'am.
So, like always, we'll try to keep this an interactive session. Okay, so that you and I are both interested in this. Okay. So, we'll begin. Let's start with why are we learning art and culture? According to you, what do you think? Why should we learn as a part of our curriculum, as a part of this exam? Why are we learning art and culture?
Ma'am, art and culture is a like integral part of our society and our lives also. It has linked to to our past and also present, and also it links to our future. So that's why it's important.
Okay, so it is an integral part of the society. Okay, what else? और क्या हो सकता है रीजन?
Ma'am, it tells a lot about our culture and our way of life and
Yeah.
also.
Yes, correct. So culture is equal to way of life. Okay. What do you understand by way of life? The way we live our lives. Okay. And how do you express this way of life? How do you express?
Ma'am, way of life means how you make merry and how you dress, how you
Yeah.
eat.
So basically art, right? That is our art. The way we express our culture. Okay. But why is it important now for us to study? Think of in the POV of an officer, a civil servant.
And to know about people so that he or she can work according to their culture or tradition.
Correct. Yes, yes, very good. So we have to know the kind of culture people come from. Okay, because India is a diverse country in terms of geography, in terms of demography, everything. Okay, and people living in every nook and corner has a different culture. So as civil servants we should know their culture in order to have a good administration. Correct. Now suppose there's a some ruckus happening. Okay, some mob is come and you are supposed to handle that mob. Now if you know that a particular community or a particular community only, okay, and that mob belongs to that one particular community. Now you know what kind of culture that particular community has. Okay, what kind of ideology it has. So if you know that, you'll know your opponent. Correct, is it not? So that is why we are learning this. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So this question has appeared a lot of times in the exam. Ki what does Indian art and culture teach us, or what are the salient features of Indian art and culture? Ki why are we learning this? Why are we learning? So we understood a little brief about it. But what are the particular salient features of it? Okay, so our culture has particular characteristics. Okay, it has spiritual characteristic, it has an intellectual characteristic, social and aesthetic. तो spiritual मतलब क्या? Religion, for example. Okay, we are the birthplace to a lot of religions. ठीक है. What is intellectual? Anyone?
Buddhism, Jainism, Buddha philosophy,
Yes,
Jain philosophy.
correct. So schools of thoughts, है ना? Okay, social, give me one example. What
मैम
is one
example
of uh,
हड़प्पा civilization का था.
how, like, social? How do you put it in social?
मैम their society.
Okay. Can you elaborate a little bit? Or I'll give you one hint. Okay. What is one method of social mobility? Marriage. An institution of marriage. So that owes a lot to our culture. Is it not? Okay. Then we have borrowed aesthetics also. What do you mean by aesthetics?
Ma'am, the visual arts, the monuments.
Yes. So we'll see temples, vagara. So we try to replicate what, even now when we make a temple, it is very much similar to those temples. है ना? So monuments you said, no? Architecture. Okay. Now we have a few tenets of Indian culture. What do you understand by tenets? Tenets are principles. Okay. So first one is continuity and change. Okay, this looks like an oxymoron. है ना? What is an oxymoron? Anyone has any clue about this word?
Sir, contradicting thing.
Correct. So two contradicting words put together, like perfectly imperfect, bittersweet. So these kind of things. Okay. So our culture is both continuous and it is changing. Okay. So how do you think it is a continuous culture? So for example, okay, from IVC, from the Indian Valley Civilization, Indus Valley Civilization, sorry. So we see it has been happening since this part till the modern, to the present thing. Okay, so we had IVC, then we had the Vedic time, then we had the emergence of the Mahajanpadas, then we have the medieval time, the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal, and then we had the modern era. You know, the British came in between. Then we got independence. Okay, then after that, now what we have. So we see a traceable continuity in our culture. Okay, now we see like many civilizations around the world have perished over time. Okay, but in contrast, Indian civilization has persisted. Okay, we still see it is intact. There are some changes, there are some continuances also. Okay, now we'll see how exactly. Okay, so like IVC I was saying. Okay, so IVC ka one star characteristic is what? They are constructions. So do we still see those kind of constructions today also?
To some extent, yes, ma'am.
Yes, है ना? Still we have those patterns. Still we have drainage system that they had at that time. Okay, especially in the villages and all, it is quite similar. Still we have only
Ma'am, your voice is not audible and the screen is also frozen.